you feel heavier at 55 than you did at 40? And I don't mean on the scale, I mean in your spirit and in your house. Most of us spend our early life collecting stuff, collecting roles, collecting responsibilities. You know what I'm talking about. But this season, we're talking about decluttering everything that doesn't fit the woman that you've become today. Hi, I'm Ann. Y'all ready to chat? We talk about downsizing our home, but what about downsizing our stress? Today, I'm talking about 15 things I let go. They're both physical and emotional after I turned 55. Let's start with something easy. Number one, the someday clothes. I finally broke up with my someday clothes. You know, the clothes that someday you'll be able to fit back in again. Clothes from 10, 15 years ago. Well, let me give you a hint here. It doesn't matter if you fit in them or not. They're out of style. Or what about the dress, the fancy dress you kept just in case you ever go on a fancy vacation that you'll never wear? And these clothes aren't motivating. Every time I'd open my closet, they would whisper to me, "You're not good enough yet." I got rid of the clothes that didn't fit the woman that I am today or the woman I was supposed to be. No, I kept the clothes that fit me. And let me tell you, getting rid of those clothes made it a lot kinder in the morning to get ready. The second thing I got rid of was explaining myself. I don't have to explain when I say no. I don't need a story. I don't need a permission slip. I don't need a fake calendar notation to get me out of doing something. All I have to say is, no, I'm not available. That's a complete sentence. At this age, I've written permission slips for everyone else. I don't have to give anyone any explanation with footnotes. Number 3 item I got rid of, the just-in-case clutter. I cleaned out the museum of my imaginary future life. You know, keeping those 20 extra plates in case you ever give a dinner party again. You haven't given a dinner party in 25 years. You're not going to give a 20, 30, 40-person dinner party. And if you do, rent the dishes, but get them out of the buffet. I got rid of that box of computer cords and old iPhone cords that I don't use, need, or even know what they go to. I look at it this way. If I hadn't used it in 2 or 3 years and it cost under $25 to replace, I got rid of it. My house got lighter. And you know what? So did my mind. The 4th item that I got rid of, this was a tough one, and that is fixing my adult child's problems. I had to stop thinking of myself as the fixer, because when a kid grows, they're an adult, their problems don't disappear, but those problems need to be taken care of by them, not me. And one thing I realized, carrying their stress did not help them grow. It exhausted me. Now I listen, I support, but I don't pick up their backpack anymore and carry it myself. It's on them. Number 5, I got rid of the gifts given to me by other people that I didn't use. Just because Aunt Ruth gave me that ugly vase doesn't mean I have to keep it. Objects are not relationships. Keeping something that you don't use is not a love language. Keep the memories instead. One thing that you could give me that I won't give away, and that's if you tap that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Item number 6, I got rid of toxic loyalty. Just because we've been friends forever doesn't mean we have to continue being friends. History alone is not a reason to show up to a place where you feel drained, diminished, and small. Loyalty should feel like warmth, not a life sentence. Number 7, uncomfortable shoes. If I can't walk a mile in the shoes, they're not in my house. I'm done with pointy toes, high heels, and beauty hurts shoes. Comfort is my aesthetic now. Item 8, I got rid of the fear of aging. I stopped trying to look younger and now work on trying to feel younger. I don't want to look 40. I want to look healthy, rested, alive. Does it mean I stopped wearing facial cream and putting on makeup? No, but my goals have changed. I'm not focusing on the mirror as much as I'm focusing on my life. Chasing youth is a race you're not going to win. Chase peace. Chase comfort. And by the way, when you start chasing peace, it's amazing how much younger you feel and you look. The 9th thing I got rid of was paper clutter. Do I really need old bank statements from 15, 20 years ago? Do I need to keep instruction manuals from appliances that I don't even own anymore? I had greeting cards from people I couldn't even pick out in a lineup. Shredded. Got rid of all of it. Turns out, I don't need paperwork to prove I've lived a life. Item number 10, I got rid of regret. I stopped beating myself up about the should-haves. You know, I should have taken that job. I should have left sooner. I should have chosen a different path. Do you have the should-haves too? Regret is borrowing pain from the past to poison the present. I'm done making those payments. No more regrets. Number 11, I'm done with people pleasing. I'm not going to twist myself up in a pretzel just to make everybody feel comfortable except me. If somebody asks my opinion and I give an honest answer, I'm not going to feel bad because they're uncomfortable with it. I'm at peace with it. And frankly, my peace matters too. Number 12, overstuffed calendars. I don't need to fill out the little blocks every single day on a calendar. Not every day needs a plan. Not every moment needs a purpose. Sometimes the best plan is nothing. Item 13, comparing myself to social media. Anyone else do that one? I stopped measuring my life by someone else's highlight reel. Their perfect kitchen, their perfect husband, their perfect children. I don't live in a little square on a screen. I have a perfectly lovely, healthy, messy life, and I love it. Number 14 thing I got rid of, and that's projects I secretly hated. Do you have projects around your house that you started and didn't complete because you didn't like them? Like knitting that hat or making that scrapbook? About the someday DIY that you've been planning that you just never quite got to. I look at it this way. If it doesn't bring me joy, it doesn't get shelf space in my mind or in my house anymore. Number 15, the I'm too old mentality. I got rid of that. Too old to start. Too old to change. Too old to learn. I eliminated that lie completely. As long as I'm breathing, I'm becoming. And that means doing new things. Eliminating these 15 things didn't leave me with less. It left me with room for rest, room for curiosity, room for joy I didn't have to earn. Now I want to hear from you. Give me one physical and emotional thing that you want to eliminate from your life. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for the chat.